So we're liking the sunshine then.
Yeah.
We need the rain. I know we're going to look for the drought monitor reading for
Yep.
this afternoon. In the meantime, you might as well enjoy it.
Yes.
This sunshine and the warmer air, Majestic.
It's so pretty outside, and today is going to be all about the warm-up. That's the big weather story. A big change in our temperatures. Yesterday was mild. It was very seasonal, but today the warm-up is on. We'll start with the live camera look. This one's coming in from Lake Norman. Lots of sunshine out there. I've seen lots of people out and about already walking around, walking their pups, starting their day, and as you can see, lots of boaters out there as well. I saw a couple of people actually get on their boats this morning. I mean, why not? If you don't got anything else to do.
Yeah.
Just to get up on a Thursday, you're like, let me go on my boat today.
I would love that. You
Right?
grab your hot
One day.
coffee and maybe you just go fishing and start the morning. That sounds nice. You guys are like, I don't just take the cruise.
Yeah.
Just a little cruise. I'm like, let me get my fishing pole. All right.
Jane will sit in the back with
Yeah,
the
we'll just be
Bloody Mary.
cruising,
Yeah.
enjoying the
Like,
view.
hold on, girls. Okay, 66 degrees is where we topped off yesterday. Very seasonal, a very nice, mild afternoon. That's what we had. And today, 81 degrees. So when I say the warm up is on, it is coming in fast. And tomorrow will be even hotter. All across the area, we're seeing a lot of the clouds that we woke up to this morning. They're starting to taper off. I think again into the afternoon, calling for a nice mix of sun and clouds. Not perfectly clear all throughout the day, but honestly, we are not doing too bad. Warming back into the 80s today. By tomorrow, record heat is on the way. We'll be nearing 90 degrees. So not only will we have sunshine, it's going to be warm into the upper 80s, and it's Friday. So hopefully you have something nice planned for yourself this weekend. Now, if those temperatures are a little too warm, because I know for some of you, it gets to be a little too warm too fast. This weekend, I think it's going to be beautiful. Lots of sunshine and temperatures a little bit more comfortable into the 60s. Right now, we're at 56 there in Jefferson, 59 here in Charlotte. Lancaster also checking in at 59 degrees. So one of those days where it didn't feel quite as cold this morning compared to the last couple of mornings. The last couple of mornings, it's been like, ooh, you step outside, that cold air kind of wakes you up and you want to make sure you grab a heavier jacket. Today, not so much. It's all right. It's going to be a little bit breezy, though. We'll notice those breezy winds as we're heading into mid-morning and into the afternoon. Some of the winds today will be gusty around 20 to 25 miles an hour, but with that, we have warmer overall daytime highs. So 67 degrees is our normal. And then into the afternoon, 81. You can see throughout the rest of your day today, if you have any afternoon plans, it is going to be nice. Most of the next several hours will be holding steady into the 60s and 70s, and then eventually hitting those 80s later on this afternoon. Up in the mountains today, we're nice and dry, upper 60s, low 70s. You have a little bit of cloud coverage out there right now, but I do anticipate that you'll get some sunshine, so kind of gradually clearing out as we head throughout the next few hours. 81 degrees for our friends there in Morganton, 81 in Maiden as well. Heading to the south, Albemarle already seeing that sunshine this morning. 81 in Lincolnton and Charlotte, right here in the Queen City. 81 is where we'll top off. 80 for Lancaster and about 79 there in Chester. So if you want to do anything outside, if you have some yard work to do, today would be a good day to do that. Even nice, comfortable temperatures this morning if you want to take the dogs for a walk. Now by tomorrow, you're going to want to take them for a walk sooner than later because temperatures, again, will be nearing 90 degrees. Overnight lows tonight slip down into the 50s and 60s. So heading out the door for our Friday, no need for the big heavy jacket. No need to send the kids off to school with their winter coat because we'll already be into the 60s. So a very comfortable start to our Friday. Let's focus on Friday now because today's weather story is we're warming up. Tomorrow's weather story is record heat. So we're forecasting a high tomorrow of 88 degrees. The previous record was set way back in 1950. So we're going to beat that record. That was 85 degrees. So I don't think we'll have any hard time doing that. And again, the normal this time of year is 87. So record warm tomorrow. Here's our satellite and radar across the Carolinas. We do have a little bit of cloud coverage out there, but other than that, not much to be too concerned about. I do want to hone in now on our rain chances because we've been telling you this for the last couple of months that it's getting very dry. Yes, we will get an update on our drought monitor today, and I don't think it's going to be improved all that much because really we need several rounds of soaking rain, and not that heavy rain that comes and goes fast. It's really just we need a couple of those days where it kind of reminds me of Seattle, where it's just slow drizzle, slow mist, slow rain for hours and hours, because that's when the ground can actually absorb a lot of that moisture. Our next overall opportunity for any rain, it's not great, but again, we'll take what we can get. It would be Friday night, so late Friday, not during the day. It'll be well after sunset. Let me see if I can pause this really quick. This will be our future cast, so this will take us through Friday. There's about noon, looking all right. Remember, tomorrow's going to be warm, about 90 degrees. There's Friday at 5 o'clock. We'll start to see this little system push through. So over there towards the northwestern half of our viewing area, a little bit of rain tries to sneak through. There's 9 o'clock. And then once we head into that 1 o'clock hour, like 1 o'clock in the morning while most of us are asleep, this is when a little rain tries to pass through. So if you wake up on Saturday morning and you notice a couple of raindrops, or you're wondering, did it rain? It could rain, but it's not going to be much. Definitely not enough to help with all of the pollen outside. It would kind of be nice to get some rain to kind of course, help the ground and help with our whole overall drought situation, but it would be nice to also get a really heavy soaking of rain to kind of help wash things away, to help wash all of that pollen. So the average for the month, we're talking about rain still. This is in Charlotte, 3.2 inches. So far, we've only had 1.35 inches. So we're pretty far behind. We need that rain, but we'll see on Friday night if we get any of it. I'm really not too impressed with the overall opportunities. If you're wondering what's going on with all the pollen outside, it's the trees this time of the year. The trees are causing all the allergy issues. And remember, we have trees that are kind of the big issue now, and then we'll have weed pollen later on, late summer and into the fall. Hold on, my graphic is just going. There it is, the grass. That's what I want to talk about. Trees right now, grass pollen will start to get a little higher late summer, June, July, August, and then eventually our weed pollen. So basically, we're just getting started, but we're in kind of the worst of it. Our pollen count for all of that yellow that's outside, it actually is at its peak right now, and it's going to take a little while longer before it actually starts to go down, but that is that pine that is really covering everything in yellow. Here's our pollen forecast. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, still not looking great. I mean, we're talking about very high level, so if you suffer from allergies, I know it's annoying. You got to do what you got to do. Those little things that help, taking your allergy medicine, even just taking a shower at the end of the day to kind of rinse things off, because we still got some time to go. It's to the point where you step outside, your deck is probably covered with a lot of that yellow, or your outdoor furniture, or just your car simply. The pollen is actually accumulating. You can see our entire viewing area just struggling with this. But again, we're really right at the peak, and I'd say by middle to late April, we should start to see some better improvements, but we still got a ways to go. If you like the warmth, here you go. Starting out in April, the first week of April, Climate Prediction Center is also indicating that above average temperatures, they're sticking around, you guys, across the entire country, but especially for us right here in the southeast, this is going to be a blast of warm air to kick in the first week of April. So here we go. Buckle up. This is our Jerry Hunt Super Center 7-day forecast. Low 80s today. Remember, we should be at 67. Low temperatures tonight, 63 degrees. So we'll be waking up into the 60s tomorrow, so no need for a big heavy jacket. Friday afternoon, if you have any plans, maybe you're doing something fun outside, or maybe just meeting up with some friends and grabbing dinner outside for your Friday evening, it is going to be beautiful and warm. We'll watch that small little opportunity for a couple of isolated showers late on Friday. It'd mainly be out throughout the overnight hours. By the time you're waking up on Saturday, it is going to be gorgeous. One thing I really like about this weekend's forecast is the amount of sunshine that we'll get. That's what I always like to pay attention to, because I'm sure I like, warmer days, days that are in the 80s, but I also like warmer days that are still in the 60s if you still give me plenty of sunshine. You know, when you're waking up, you're drinking your coffee, you look outside the window, and it's sunny. I love that compared to those mornings where you wake up, you look out the window, and it's cloudy for hours and hours and hours, and then you have to wait until the afternoon. So Saturday and Sunday, we should have plenty of sunshine. Sunday morning, 37 degrees will be our low. So if you're somebody who kind of got excited and you did some planting already, even though we told you not to do it yet, hopefully you did it just like in a pot. Bring it inside or cover it up because we could see a little bit of patchy frost by Sunday morning. And then next week, we're wrapping up March. We're heading into April, and it is going to be sunny and warm already Wednesday, 88 degrees, heading into our Easter weekend, also looking quite warm.
Yay. Not bad.
Not bad.
Looks pretty good.
I think it looks great. You guys are like, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's
No.
beautiful.
It's going to be beautiful. It is. Yeah, let's give one more gander at that. Let me see. Where's the button? There it is. Good. Opening day. Nice
Yep.
baseball weather.
Very
Then the
true.
ascent. Oh, yeah, you said freaking wide open sunshine.
Wide open
Cloudless day.
sunshine.
Loving that.
Love it.
All right. Majestic.
Can't go wrong with that.
Can't at all. Almost
argue
to the
with it.
weekend as well. Enjoy, everybody. Thank you, Majestic. That was
course.
great. Love it.